watching the Mini Challenge delivered by Pizza Capers. Race 3 got underway in near-perfect race conditions.
Quite interesting that both Stokel and Alajajan didn't have their noses right at the white line on the grid, but this time Alajajan's got the jump as Karate now goes to the outside on Seaton.
Great images there.
Seaton cuts the chicane.
He's a seasoned campaigner, Seaton. He knew there was an incident on the cards there and he took to the inside of the chicane. Great move.
Off the back of the beach, there's Bargwanna, Seaton, Karate. A great field of mini challenge cars this weekend, not afraid to kick up the dust and the grass from the chicane. Already Stokel under pressure. What an impressive performance from 27-year-old Ryan Hansford. Karate off the chicane.
That's fantastic vision there. That is one of the most enjoyable corners in the country. The guys were not messing around. Once they downshifted to third gear, they were full throttle over the curbs all the way through. Awesome stuff.
This is round 6 in the championship. We've got 2 rounds to go at Barbagallo, which will be a 2-driver race in each car. That'll be really interesting. And then, of course, supporting the Sydney Telstra 500. This is Berwick Linton, who's a mini dealer in Queensland. And this is one way to do product testing.
That's right, Berwick, he loves racing his cars and he's in the minis, having a great time this year. He's a great guy and close to the concrete onto the straight.
As the race developed, drivers began throwing caution to the wind.
It's time to go. Alajajan leading the way. Scott Bargwanna came into this weekend 3rd in the championship. He's been able to gain some ground on 2nd place Grand Tenya, but it's Paul Stokel, who's 2 cars in front, who's edging away.
He's playing the smart game, Paul. He won the first race and now he's just sitting in 2nd, ticking the points over, not doing anything silly and trying to extend that championship lead.
Replay down at turn 8. This is BJ Cook under pressure from his young teammate Sean Carter. I think you did that this weekend, but you went the other way.
I do recognise those tyres going in backwards, but I think he had an eye on the mirror. He was slightly defensive, braked a little bit late. Better the tyres than the concrete, though.
BJ manages to escape the situation. This is Grant Denyer here, working his way through. He's got some dramas with this car this weekend.
The front-running cars opened up a huge gap to the rest of the field on the run to the finish.
Nathan Karate fighting back after a difficult 2nd race where the turbo wastegate failed. He ended up way down the field. But isn't this a great view? Beach to the right, concrete to the left and right, and this man's mastered it this weekend.
He has indeed. He's done a great job after such a big accident at Sandown not long ago, and it really is an enjoyable track around here, and you've got to be so accurate and so committed to get lap time out, and clearly he's proved all of that this weekend over the curbs. And it's one of those tracks you love or hate, but when you go well around here, it is one of the most rewarding experiences.
Ryan Hansford hanging on in 3rd spot. Chris Alajajan has dominated this weekend. He's been very, very strong. Initially, he was sent to the rear of the grid for race 1 for coming in under ride height. So what a fight back this has been. Of course, he's carrying 5 kilograms of success ballast. Championship leader Paul Stokel is stocked up with 40 kilograms, so that's played a part. In the bigger picture, Stokel will be happy with his day's work, but Chris Alajajan, 2nd race win of the weekend, he'll take round 6 of the Mini Challenge on the Gold Coast and cruise it down to the line. That's a nice feeling. Checkered flag flies. Stokel home in 2nd spot, and Ryan Hansford, a wonderful debut from the son of the 1993 Bathurst winner. Bargwanna 4th. Glenn Seaton's had a great weekend. He's really enjoyed himself. He ended up 5th. Grant Sharon and Tom Pickett, one of the debutants, rounds out the top 10 in the final race of the weekend. But 2 race wins for Alajajan isn't quite enough to steal the round. Paul Stokel with a race win and 2 2nd places has taken round 6 on the Gold Coast. Alajajan in 2nd. Great job from Ryan Hansford to round out in 3rd. But for Stokel, the perfect way to bounce back from a horror weekend at Phillip Island.
After Phillip Island, it's an awesome round. You know, we put it on pole in qualifying and the car was just nice and consistent, you know, still carrying that weight, success ballast, so it makes it a little bit hard on stock-go circuits like this. But look, the end result was fantastic and the whole Decade Road team, I think, are pretty wrapped. So leading the championship again, excellent.
And in the championship, Scott Bargwanna leapfrogs his way now into second past Grant Denyer. A strong weekend for Alajarjan puts him fourth. Grant Sherrin and Jeff Emery round out the top 10. But Paul Stokel is in the box seat for the championship with just 2 rounds and 6 races to go.
Well, that wraps up another exciting round of mini challenge action here on the tough street circuit at Surfers Paradise. There's just 2 rounds left in the championship. We next head to Western Australia's Barbagallo Raceway for the penultimate round. Thanks to Aaron, Will and the whole crew. We'll see you next time.
Get tough on the street, get tough with the gang. Watch your back, it's a hardcore thing in the ghetto. There's no surprise.